Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Diva Divine Light, live from Brooklyn, New York.
Know the lane for what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 million with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club, I be while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Like a nigga that'll slap you with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it, make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. With no delaying for what you saying, yo.
Diva Divine Light.
Really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you.
You're watching Diva, the Divine Light. A fun-loving, caring, passionate person who talks about sex, celebrity, and real-life issues, and even abuse. So hit that like button and make sure you share the show.
Really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see what you got for me. Put more than hands with my class to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you.
Here comes the pitch, and it comes in wide. On the combo.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. What's going on? I hope everybody had a good evening so far. Let me say what's up to the chat. Hey, guys, do me a favor for all my mods and my OGs in here. When you guys see some newcomers coming in, please welcome them. Welcome them. Please. Thank you. Hey, gamer. Hey, gamer bro. Welcome. Hi, cool gamer. Hey, rocking with the truth. What's up, mommy? What's up, Aisha? What's up, Tonbella? Kayla, what's up, mama? I am Queen Newton. What's up, baby? T Bam, what's good? Atmos Love, what's up, bro? Watermelons, watermelons. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Well, please say welcome to the new people in the chat, Cool Gamer and Gamer Bro. Thank you, guys. Welcome them. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, guys, once again. Please make sure you hit those like buttons on your way in. It takes 2 seconds. Thank you. Well, we have a new thing I wanted to talk about today. Excuse me. Hey, James. What's up, baby? Well, there is something going on the other side of the world in the United Kingdom. And I don't know if everybody is into the Marvel comics. If you're into Marvel DC comics and you're into the Justice League and, Iron Man and Aquaman and, Spider-Man and Wonder Woman, Batman. Hey, Indigo, what's up, mama? So there's a woman who is an actress and she's married and she's from the UK. And she was recently in the movie Doctor Strange. She was, I don't remember if she was the villain or the one on the good side. I think she was a villain. And she was just charged, and her husband, with sexually abusing a girl who was at the age of 13. And this happened in 2005 and 2008. And then her husband was separately charged and was found guilty of abusing another girl in 2002 and 2003. Now, this is a woman. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, are you guys, is my microphone good too? Am I loud and clear, by the way? Give me a thumbs up, guys. Let me know that I sound good. Okay. Doctor Strange actress faces jail after she and her Taekwondo master husband piled girl 13 with rum and sexually abused her once or twice a month over 3 years. Thank you guys for that. These people abused the 13-year-old girl, gave her rum to drink, and abused her once or twice a month over 3 years. What the hell is wrong with people? And she's an actress. I'm glad that the Me Too movement made that movement. People are finally speaking up, whether you're a boy or whether you're a girl. Speak up. It's time that all these people in this industry start going down one by one. Who cares if you have money and power? You are going down. This has to stop. It's not just about R. Kelly. It's all over the world. Let's continue the article. Doctor Strange, matter of fact, this article is from the Daily Mail. Doctor Strange, and this came out, by the way, it was published May 11th of 2022, and it was updated May 12th of 2022. And it says that Doctor Strange actress Zara Phythian is facing jail after she and her Taekwondo master piled a 13-year-old girl with rum and sexually abused her once or twice a month over 3 years. Zara, who is 36, who starred in the 2016 Marvel superhero film Doctor Strange, alongside Benedict Cumberbatch and Tilda Swinton. She was found guilty of sexually abusing a girl over 3 years, starting when she was 13 years old. She and her husband, Victor Mark, 59 years old, were jointly charged with 14 historical counts of sexual activity with the girl. The pair piled the teenager with Captain Morgan dark rum as part of a 3-year reign of terror A court heard the pair abuse their victim once or twice a month from 2005 to 2008, and that she was abused at least 20 times on different occasions. Alongside the joint charge, Zara's husband was separately charged with 4 counts of indecently assaulting another girl, aged 15 at the time, between 2002 and 2003. The couple had denied all the charges, but a jury found them guilty following a 12-day trial at Nottingham Crown Court. So, like I said, this happened in the United Kingdom, in Nottingham Court. And they held hands tightly in the dock as the sentences were announced. Zara had a look of horror on her face as her first guilty verdict was delivered. She wept as the jury foreman delivered the verdicts, while Mark put an arm around her shoulder. And that's a picture of them two here. I'll go to the gallery after. And it says that Hollywood actress Zara was facing a jail sentence today after she was convicted of child sex offenses. So this is her and her husband here. This is them. So this is her and her husband. And of course, this is Cumberbatch, who was Doctor Strange. He was the actor who played Doctor Strange. That's a picture of her with him. And that's some more pictures of her. Hey, Ty. Hey, Miss April. Hey, Aisha. What's up, everybody? Yeah, exactly, Robin. Lock their nasty asses up under the jail. Pieces of shit. Exactly. It's crazy. So, Mail Online has uncovered disturbing details about how the origin of Victor and Zara's own relationship follow a similar pattern to the grooming that was highlighted in their trial. So, not only was this woman groomed by this man that she married when she was young, but they wound up doing the same thing to someone else. Now, the couple met when she was just 14 years old, and he was 37. Where were the parents of this child? I mean, they didn't notice anything, or they let the girl just marry the man after years. Like, this is so sad. You know, people who become abused usually don't abuse, but when they do become abusers, it's they psychologically did not get the help that they needed, and they needed help. And he groomed her. So she was 14 and he was 37. After she joined his school of Champions Academy in Nottingham, which he had started with his former wife, Juliet, and she started to train under him. So he was her trainer, and he owned the school of Champions Academy. She was age 19 and he was age 42 when they started a sexual relationship. So for 5 years, he was grooming her. His marriage to his wife, Juliet, ended after his relationship with Zara became public. So she was 19 and he was 42. Even though she's 19, she's still a little girl in my eyes. She's still wet behind the ears. She's still a child. She still don't have it all up there to make proper decisions. At the time, he was considered to be one of Britain's leading martial artists and was head of the World Congress of Martial Arts Association. So he was a martial arts teacher in this championship school academy in Nottingham, and he was training her to be a martial artist. Now, the trial heard that she had undergone a ceremony to become his official disciple. Mail Online can reveal that Zara is said to have accepted Victor as her master in an ancient Shaolin ceremony at the age of 17. After bowing before him and uttering some traditional verses, she allegedly swore allegiance to him, vowing to do everything he required of her, even if it went against her own values. A martial arts enthusiast was once trained with the couple and only gave his first name as Bob, said, "The ceremony is taken very seriously in the martial arts world. Once you accept somebody as your master, you have to completely accept what they ask you to do or say. It's like being a slave because you are at the mercy of the master. You are not even supposed to think for yourself because the master is your God." And then he also added that Victor groomed Zara as well as his other victims. He used his power and influence as a master of martial arts to dominate and control young girls. Martial arts enthusiast Paul, who once trained with the couple, told Mail Online that Zara was very good at martial arts and was already a black belt by the time she started before she started at the let me read that over. Zara was very good at martial arts and was already a black belt by the time she started at Victor's Academy. He took an instant shine to her and devoted a lot of time and energy on her development. It was obvious that she was his favorite pupil and she worshiped the ground he walked on. And then he added, "It was very odd when we found out that he and Zara were having a relationship because of their age difference and the fact that he was such a senior martial arts figure." Juliet was devastated because she felt she was left alone to bring up their baby. So he left his wife for this 19-year-old little girl and made his wife be a single parent. Like, what the hell? And Mail Online can also reveal that Victor and Zara were friends with another prominent martial arts master, Paul Drury, who was jailed for 15 years in 2015 for raping a girl shortly before her 13th birthday at his home and his academy. Zara and Victor visited and performed at his Black Belt Academy in Dawlish, Devon, at around the time they were carrying out their own crimes against their teenage victims. So this guy Paul is committing crimes to little girls, and so are these other people. this couple. Now, Dury also posted a gushing interview with Zara in 2008, which was titled Looks Like a Model, Hits Like Bruce Lee, the Zara Story. Now, Francis McGrath, defending Victor, suggested that his two victims may have colluded with each other, saying that the first girl had given the second girl's name to detectives. All right, so let's see here. Here is the video. Let's see if we can watch the full video. Can you guys hear it? Wait, were you guys able to hear it? Oh, what the heck did I put here? Here we go. Why did it stop sharing? Okay, give me a second, guys. All right. Okay. Let's go back. And this is a picture of her here. It says that jurors heard the alleged abuse began after the couple pled. Okay. So this was her in Doctor Strange. And this is another movie she was in, Tribal Get Out Alive. Um, okay. Now, Francis McGrath, defending Victor, suggested that his two victims may have colluded with each other, saying that the first girl had given the second girl's name to detectives. And he also told jurors that the two complainants in this case are not independent of each other. This is not a case where two people have gone to police independently and a link has been established. You cannot eliminate the possibility there has been some form of collusion that has not been identified by the police. Mr. Mark does not need to satisfy you that it has not occurred. It is a possibility that we cannot safely eliminate. But both the victims, who are now women, denied that they had conspired together in any way, and their claims were believed by the jury. Prosecutor Ahmad Hassan, QC, told jurors in his closing speech, "Is there any benefit to either of these women? What is the benefit of making up false allegations and putting themselves through this? You may feel you are drawn to the inescapable conclusion that they are telling the truth. When you look at them closely, the conclusion you can come to is that you can be sure what they said happened really happened. Now, earlier he stated both of those defendants commanded admiration and respect within the martial arts world. And the prosecution's case is that Victor Mark groomed these two separate complainants when they were children, and that he used his position of trust and authority to make them feel special so that he could satisfy his sexual urges. And that's usually what happens. Oh, okay. And that's usually what happens. I don't know why I stopped sharing. And that's usually what happens. They groom the girls by making them feel special some type of a way. They buy them gifts, they give them money, send them on trips, give them food, buy them clothes. You have to entice, you have to coerce, you have to induce, you have to persuade. This is how predators, these are how they lure girls and boys to doing what they want them to do. You have to build the trust. They build the trust with these people, with these children. And once they got them locked, hooked, and synced, it's a wrap. Now they have the power, they have the control. So the article continues to say that, and it is the prosecution's case that Zara Mark was part of that process, and Zara Mark acted as is alleged with Victor Mark. The second girl said she would never have come forward if police had not approached her, and that she had planned to die with shame. That girl was never going to come forward until the feds came over to her or the government came over to her and approached her. And she was going to take the shame with her to her grave. Remember, we were talking about that the other day. When somebody goes through an abuse and it's with someone you know or you trust, you feel ashamed. You don't always want to get them in trouble because you care about them, you trust them, you love them, you worship them, you admired them, you look up to them. There was something about them that made you feel like, I can't, they did what they did to me, but I don't want to go through any of this process. I don't want to have to embarrass myself, embarrass them, you know, uh, drag this out by going to court. And, you know, sometimes it is what it is, and we let it roll off and continue with life. Some of us have trauma forever and still don't get the help we need. Or we have trauma and we get the help we need, but it's still not enough. And sometimes some of us just are that strong to just let it roll off our shoulders, close the Pandora box, throw it away, put it away somewhere safe where nobody can ever open it unless you get triggered. It's what happens in real life. Now she says, but she claimed that she had recently became a mother and felt she had no option to speak my truth in a bid to stop anyone else being targeted in the same way she had been. The court heard how Zara and Victor had been hugely respected and admired within the martial arts world. Giving evidence, Zara strongly denied any sexual activity with the girl, telling the court that she had lied to me all the time I have known her. Dressed in a smart gray trouser suit, Zara told the court how her film career had begun after she was spotted while taking part in a martial arts tournament in the United States. She began working her way up the ladder and took part in Guinness World Record attempts on Sky TV and did lots of stunt work. Her big breakthrough came in 2016 when she successfully auditioned for the role of brunette Zealot in Doctor Strange. So that was the character she played, brunette Zealot in Doctor Strange, which grossed $677 million at the box office. She has also starred in other martial arts action movies such as Tribal, Get Out Alive, and another due out this year. Zara protested her innocence, saying she had never been in trouble with the police before and describing the claims against her as bullshit. It was put to her under cross examination that she had started sexual activity with the girl after suggesting they play a game of dare. Wow, that happened to me in a game of truth and dare. It happened to me. I believe it. Zara replied, "That is not true, by the way. That is ridiculous." Mm-hmm. Bitch, we know you lying. Uh-huh. You a predator too. She went on to claim the alleged victim had not been in my house at 13 or 14 and that she would not let her drink full stop before she was age 18. And that's her with her husband. They were walking to court. And that's him right there. Ugh, looks creepy as hell too. Mhm. Now, this is another video of her showing her techniques off. I hope it doesn't stop the video. She's a stunt actor, martial arts. She's working with nunchucks. Oh, snap. Wow. Look at that. She barely moved her body. Two. Oh, oh, three. Mm, mm, mm. That's how she did that. Wow. That was pretty awesome. It's a shame when these people go through it. Mm-mm-mm. And it says that, and when Mr. Hassan listed a series of sex acts between her and the then teenager, she replied, "It was not. And I think you know it was not." Ugh, that sexual activity that she described did not happen and is fabricated. Giving evidence of her role in Doctor Strange, she said, "It was a massive stepping stone that in early 2016, we did some pickups in New York and Los Angeles, and it was leaked to the media that there were photos of me and actor Mads Mikkelsen on the streets." She added she was offered a position on tour with Britain's Got Talent winners Diversity, but had to turn down the dance group because she was defending a world record in India. Zara told the court that her current business interests included running the personal Best Academy Martial Arts School in Mansfield, as well as owning an entertainment and production firm. She also said in a police interview, I am not a pedophile or a rapist, nor is Victor. I just feel sick right now and angry. Zara and her husband were arrested in March of 2017 on suspicion of sex crimes involving the girl. Now, the trial heard graphic details of their sex life, which included them filming themselves having sex, taking part in swinging sessions, and using a wide variety of sex aids. So they were swinging, having threesomes, and um, and of themselves having sex and using toys. Now, Zara admitted in her police interview that she owned a number of sex toys, including a rampant rabbit and nipple tassels. But she said her alleged victim, who referred to sex toys in her police statement, could easily have gone through my belongings to find those. And that's what she said. And the court heard that Zara had a tattoo with Victor's name in Chinese symbols written just above her vagina. Now, her victim was said to have copied her by having a similar tattoo in the same spot on her body. Now, Zara admitted during the trial that news of her relationship with Victor had caused a bit of a stir when it started, although she denied that she was infatuated with him. Victor also strongly denied sexually abusing the girls and broke down in tears during his trial while he was giving evidence from the witness stand. He accused one of the girls of having bad drug issues and being involved with gangs, telling police she was a thief, a liar, and a problem child. Victor admitted having sex with her once, legally and consensually, when she was age 18, saying, I am not proud of it. It's a low part of my life. I am ashamed of it. I am ashamed of it. He claimed that the girl may have been jealous of his wife as the allegations were made to police shortly after Zara had appeared in Doctor Strange. He embraced his wife when he returned to the dock. And here goes a picture of them too. That's a picture of her. Okay, I don't know what's playing in the background. Okay, I think it was a commercial. Ugh, this is her here. Now it says that character witnesses described him as diligent, honest, and passionate about his job and said he was a decent, respectful, and wonderful person. Despite the manner of their breakup, Victor's ex wife, Juliet, also gave evidence on his behalf, insisting that he was not guilty of any sexual crimes. When asked about how she felt when she first discovered that Zara and Victor were in a relationship, she confessed. It led to some frostiness. That's what she said. She was bitter about it. And Judge Mark Watson adjourned the case until 2 p.m. when he will decide when to fix a date for sentencing. In the meantime, he ordered Zara and Victor to go down to the cells, remanding both Zara and her husband Victor in custody. Judge Mark Watson told them, both of you know that the sentence I pass is likely to be measured by a considerable period of custody. Zara's counsel had asked the judge to allow her bail until sentencing to allow her to sort out unspecified matters. The couple had previously been on bail, arriving at court every day. So they were out already on bail. They were out on bail. Now, Judge Watson thanked the jury, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, these are always very difficult cases. Thank you very much for your care and attention over the last 2 or so weeks. It is desperately important that trials like this are tried by juries so you can bring your own collective sense of responsibility and judgment." The jury of 7 men and 5 women reached their unanimous verdicts after just over 7 hours of deliberation. Now, relatives of Zara refused to comment after the case. Now, Zara was convicted of child sex offenses, and she was groomed by her married martial arts coach from the age of 14, accepted him as her master, and then later engaged in an affair with him, according to a former trainer and a partner, the guy Paul, right? Okay. After bowing before him and uttering some traditional verses, she allegedly swore allegiance to him, right? Okay, wait, let's see what else it says here. Okay. All right, I read this one. Wait. Wow, child, most years. Okay, that was the end of that. So we don't know how long she was found guilty, but I don't know when is her sentencing. It doesn't say. Let me see. It said something about the sentencing, but it didn't say when her sentencing was. So and then April 5th of 2022, a Pennsylvania man facing 115 child sexual abuse related charges. Some alleging victims were younger than 13 years old. And here is the young man right here. This is him right here. This poor kid ruined his life. Ruined his life. For what? Just like this actress and her husband ruined their careers and their lives. For what? R. Kelly ruined his career and his life. For what? For their own sexual gratification. And they didn't care about who they hurt. They didn't care if they knew you yesterday, today, years from now, years ago. It didn't matter. These people like this have no remorse for what they do. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta wake up the husband. Okay, I'm back, guys. So I was saying this young man facing 115 child sexual abuse related charges. So sad. Now, it says that over 100 criminal counts have been filed in Pennsylvania against a 22-year-old Harrisburg man accused of sexually abusing children. This young man is 22 years old. Are you kidding me? What happened to this young man? Why is he like this? Isaiah John Metz was arrested last week following an investigation by the Newberry Township Police Department. Online court documents confirm the charges against Metz, but not the specific allegations. So Metz faces 3 counts of felony rape of a child under the age of 13, along with 2 counts of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse with a child, also felonies. 5 counts of aggravated indecent assault of a child less than 13 were also filed against Metz, who is also charged with an additional 3 counts of indecent assault of a child less than 13 years old. Additionally, Metz is charged with 2 counts of misdemeanor corruption of minors. Metz is facing 50 counts each of sexual abuse of children, photographing, videotaping, depicting on computer, or filming sexual acts, and sexual abuse of children, child pornography. If convicted on the 100 sexual abuse of children counts, Metz faces up to 1,000 years in prison. Bail plea and attorney information was unavailable for Metz. This young man faces up to 1,000 years. 1,000 years, guys. 1,000 years. This young man right here has just basically ended his life because he couldn't control himself. That is sad. That is crazy. 22 years old, facing 1,000 years, over 100 charges. Mm-mm-mm. What is wrong with the world today? Now, one of my girls sent me this. My lady T. It didn't say much about the article or anything like that. It's something short. But this Texas mother, she gets prison time for allowing her teenage daughter to marry a man 34 years older than her. Now, the lady's name is Cherry Payton. Cherry Payton let her 13-year-old marry a 47-year-old man. This is in Texas. That's the mom. This is the mom. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Hey, Tune. What's up, T-Bam? What's up, Tune? What's up, Lovers Fair? Indigo said there are plenty of legal consenting adults. Stop messing with children. Exactly. What up? What up? What up, Lovers Fair? What up? What's up, puppy? Rockin says, go find a happy hooker. That will do something strange for a little change. Leave the children and young adults alone. Thank you. Rockin says, what is with all the hate for females? If it wasn't for us, none of these sorry excuses for males and females wouldn't exist. Some are meant to procreate. Hey, Purple Purple, what's up, mama? Michelle said, exactly, Robin. You hate females, then you have to your mom, grandmother, and sister. What's up, Black Girl Beauty? What's up, mama? Rockin said, I need a check on all the young women that have killed because I think the Catholic schools have a lot to do with some of their issues. I grew up with some victims. Listen, the Catholic churches are bad too. Any church, it doesn't matter. Churches, Congress, it happens everywhere. The streets, people are nasty. People are sick in the head. Hey, Noonie Mama. You need to hurry up, girl. Start doing those squats I told you. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Hey, Karen J. What's up, Karen J? What's up, Mama? She got 8 years. Oh, you found out about the lady? She got 8 years? Okay, look at that. So Zara was sentenced to 8 years. Thank you, Karen. And her husband got 14 years. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I wonder how many of these issues did Trump plan on making disappear? Huh. Okay. Oh, is that the news article there, Karen? All right, let me see if I can get into it. Okay. All right. She's sentenced to 8 years in jail, and her husband was sentenced to 14 years. They were found guilty in the Nottingham Crown Court of grooming and sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. According to BBC News, she was sentenced to 8 years in prison for the same offense. Meanwhile, her husband, who was also found guilty of sexually assaulting a kid, received a 14-year jail term. The judge, Miss Judge Watson, told Zara, Wallace, you denied in cross-examination that you were besotted with Victor. On the evidence I have heard, I am in no doubt that your deviance was shaped by the influence that he had upon you from an early age. Now, Mark, according to the judge, was the driving force behind the abuse. So, in other words, the judge gave her some leniency because she was also a victim. So he gave her 8 years and he gave the husband 14 years. Wow. Okay, so that was it. That was it, guys. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Now, this mother, as I said, her name is Cherry Payton, and she let her 13-year-old marry a 47-year-old. Now, Cherry Payton was sentenced to 30 years in prison for letting her 13-year-old daughter marry a 47-year-old man. Now, according to KIAH, in 2017, Payton, which was 43 years old, revealed to her doctor that she allowed her teen to marry 47-year-old Stephen Cardi due to her religion, which is the Hebrew Israelites faith. So the child was married for approximately a year before the doctor knew it. Now, however, KPRC TV reports an investigation discovered there was no record of a marriage license in Fort Bend County, Texas. And the guy, Cardi, was charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child and was sentenced to 42 years in prison. Now, Payton, the mom, was charged with continuous sexual abuse of a young child and given 30 years last week. They will be registered sex offenders. They are required to be registered as sex offenders. Now, in Texas, the legal age of consent to marry is 18. And at the age of 16, parental consent is required to obtain a marriage license. So, therefore, the mom did neither one of those things and just had her daughter illegally marry this man. What do you guys think about that? Go back to the front, see what y'all think. Those are selfish, sick people. Oh, hell no. Did we end? No, we didn't, Mama. Hi, Diva and everyone. Hey, Jacqueline. What's up, Jacqueline? Hi, Diva and everyone. I hope oh, my grandmother, I don't know what's going on yet. My mom is in the hospital still. I'm waiting for my mom to give me a call and let me know what's going on. I told mom to call me, once she got to see the doctor after getting an X-ray or MRI or whatever it is that she needed to see. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, disgusting. Mom needs her ass kicked. How much money or drugs did he give her? Who knows? Who knows? These parents selling off their children, giving them away. It's just ridiculous at this point. I don't understand it. I mean, if you don't love your children, don't have any. Please don't. And I also wanted to let you guys know that Cardi B um, had wrote something about the importance of protecting ourselves and our children. Cardi B amplifies Sexual Assault Awareness Month. She says, "The shame is not yours to carry." She wrote about the importance of protecting ourselves and our children. Thank you, Cardi. Now, Cardi B took to Twitter on Thursday to speak up for victims during Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Now, we know that was in April, so I'm a little behind, but I just wanted you guys to see this. Now, before April is over, don't forget it's Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Cardi wrote, adding, "No means no. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter who you are, male or female. For anyone going through this, the shame is not yours to carry. It's the monsters who do this. Hashtag Sam 2022. She added, also, parents, we can't forget our children. There are sick people everywhere, daycares, schools, you name it. Make sure you teach them from an early age no one is to touch your private parts. And never be afraid to tell mommy and daddy when someone makes you feel uncomfortable. Hashtag Sam 2022. In addition to her Twitter message, Cardi reiterated it on Instagram, sharing her earlier tweets and a caption that read, "We have to talk about sexual assault in April. Bring the awareness can be a key to help stopping it." And that is true. Now, Cardi B shares details of sexual harassment by a magazine photographer. The Grammy Award winning rapper added, "Women, children, and even men should never, oh, okay. Women, children, and even men should never have to feel like they should be silenced or ashamed for telling their story and holding sick ass people accountable." Cardi wrote in the caption, "It's okay to speak up. We have to be more careful in protecting ourselves and our children by teaching them that there are no secrets when it comes to mommy and daddy." The Up rapper continued to say, "Every day I pray for my children, my family, and my friends because people are really sick. But you want to know something. But you want to know something. When one person speaks up, it helps others see they are not alone." According to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, this year's theme of Sexual Assault Awareness Month is building safe online spaces together. And they note that sexual harassment, assault, and abuse can happen anywhere, including in online spaces. The organization is seeking to teach people to practice digital consent, intervene when we see harmful content and behaviors, and promote online communities that value respect, inclusion, and safety. Please, it's true. Let's start reporting these YouTube uh, videos that we see, these Instagram videos, these Facebook videos of these people doing these cults. Let's stop entertaining this shit. This shit is not entertainment, guys. This is real. This is sick. These are people who need help. People that are being abused by other people. This is not fucking cute. This carbonation, that's not cute. And it had been going on for years. The people were using it as entertainment instead of reporting it. This girl who has this online cult with big black beautiful women, and she's abusing them and using S&M as an excuse like R. Kelly. There's one way to do sexual pleasures in the dominatrix world, S&M world. There's a line that is drawn. You cannot cross over those lines, or it is abuse. Yes, some people get pleasure out of pain and pleasure at the same time. They get pleasure in humiliation and degradation. It's part of the world. But when you use it right, it's okay. But when you're abusing it, it's not okay. And we need to stop making these excuses for these people. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You could be the Lord above. No one is above the law. No one. And thank you, Cardi B, for for that. We love you. And I just wanted to go out with another bang. Notorious B.I.G's birthday was yesterday, or not yesterday, the 21st. And Notorious Big's mom, Loletta Wallace, introduces her son to the metaverse. It's in honor of the hip hop legend's 50th birthday. And there's a picture of her. God bless her. She's still around. Oh, that's my mom. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys. So I got some news on my grandmother. Uh, my grandmother's okay. She's got a bruise on her hip. It's swollen. They might wind up giving her some physical therapy. And she's waiting on some X-rays now. So we'll see if there's any damage or anything like that after the X-rays. So prayers up for my grandmother. Thank you, guys. So, okay, let me go back to the article. All right. Okay, so in honor of what would have been Biggie's 50th birthday, Biggie has gotten a grand introduction to the cryptocurrency market and has officially entered the megaverse. On Saturday, May 21st, the Brooklyn native mother, Valletta Wallace, celebrated her son's posthumous entrance into the web community in a loving Instagram post, which letting her reveal just how many years in the making it's been for the project. She says, I'm humbled and very excited to share that we've been working on for 2 years, which is now ready for Biggie fans, new and old, to enjoy. Wallace wrote, today we bring my son Christopher's hyper realistic avatar in the Brook metaverse to the world. I believe you will love it as much as I do. Oh, that's it right there. Fulton Street in St. James Place, Brooklyn. Look at that. They made him computerized. How cool is that? Oh, happy birthday, Biggie. Oh, love for you, baby. You're sweet as honeydew. Ow. So the Christopher Wallace estate announced the first official Biggie NFT, which is non-fungible token. So collection in partnership with the Quincy Jones backed web company One Of. A percentage of the proceeds from the NFT collection will be donated to the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation. Valletta Wallace was an honored attendee of the event at the Empire State Building and thanked everyone for the one of a kind moment in an IG post. And she said that tonight the Empire State Building went B.I.G, lighting up the city for my son, Wallace wrote. Thank you for everyone who made this possible.
Thank you, everybody. It is always so nice to see so many people. First, I need to thank all the staff, everyone at the Empire State Building who put all this together. I am a proud mother tonight. And I know I'm proud. I'm one of the most humble human beings you'll find on the face of the earth. But tonight, I can say I am proud. I'm proud to be a mother of one of the nicest human beings you'll ever know. And that is my son, Christopher Wallace.
Little Kim's there.
And I am standing here. I usually came, but tonight I have so many handsome young men in my came, so I'm walking around and they're all there for me. Tonight is also a bittersweet night. Wayne brought it out in his opening statement. I would have loved for my son to be here to witness this. And then again, think about it. If he was here, I don't think this would happen. It wouldn't. So He's not here. And I wished with all my heart that you would see all of you, all of the friendly faces, all of the genuine love that's been permeated throughout this room, throughout New York City, Brooklyn, and the world. I love my son. I will always say, I'm a mother forever. And I want to thank you all for coming up to be here, to share the love, not only to spread love the Brooklyn way, but to spread love worldwide. And tomorrow, you'll see this crown twirling around New York City. And please remember that that human being was your friend and will always be your friend at heart. I thank you so much for showing up. God bless you. Stay safe. And walk with dignity.
And God bless you. That was beautiful. So, guys, I have one more thing to remind you of before I end this live. Donnell Russell, he has a hearing tomorrow for his Curcio, I believe. And it starts at 3:30 p.m. And it's going to be a telephone conference. So just to give you guys that heads up as well before I end this live. So what do you guys think about those 3 situations that I brought up to you guys talking about Zara? And she was convicted for 8 years. Thank you, Karen, for letting me know that information. And her husband was convicted of 14 years. This other young man who has 110 counts, who's 22 years old, who plans on getting 1,000 years in life in prison. 1,000 years. And it's about time that people of power start to go down. And also, guys, on the replay, let me know your thoughts about the mom who was arrested for sending her daughter to marry off with the older man at a tender age. And it was illegal. And she's doing time as well. Thank you guys for coming by, stopping by. Please make sure you hit that like button, okay? Don't forget. Do not forget to hit that like button, y'all. Thank you very much. If you didn't do it, please do it now. Thank you. And for those that are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you put it on all. Please make sure you like the video as you watch it. And for those who are on the replay, please leave your comments below in the comment section. Make sure they're respectful. They will stay up as long as they're respectful. And for those who are not part of the members only club, it's $1.99. You get your little perks. You get to put emojis in the chat. You get to put emojis in the comment section. And you also get to be a part of my exclusive content when I bring it out there. And guys, I love y'all. Thank you for stopping by. OCOV, y'all already know, my family, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And Diva Divine Light is out. Peace.